Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are describing what creates the trend lines. Can you just create a trend line from a singularity, a single point, and also can we create the pivot turn times, also hours in advance? So we bring our Vedic astrology 144 dimension of Jupiter tool right there. Just click and it drops, and this shape is automatically generated and it will change for each day. So if you just if you just observe, you can see by putting it on the bottom, you got these lines which are being respected. When they break, the trend changes. You can also curve it, for example, this line pin to the bottom and keep it on the top. But which top? Why did we move all the way there? Because I'm looking for the trend line. So this generates this trend line. How do I know? Just one point vertically here, one point here. Let's mark it. So one touch of the green line here, offset it to the vertical location as a center point, and what do you get? You get a trend line. And you just know it from here. As it is going up, you know it from here. Potentially you can draw this trend line and just go home. And come back when this gets alerted that you are there to take and claim your profits. So this is how you can generate the trend lines from a single point. And then you can also put it on the bottom because we got the right angle. You can also create a duplicate copy of this and obviously keep one where it is coming from. That defined your complete channel trading for the whole day. Next, we are going to use this tool to time the pivots. As you can see, all you need to do is get to the hotspot sorry, and just move the hotspot in the swing and curve it these lines and capture the swing endpoints, top and bottom, bottom and top. And then once the swings are curve fitted on the left side, when the market gets to the center point, it will change direction. And all this is going to be done by just dragging and dropping this tool. And just after that, all you have to do is you generate some trend lines, you generate some synthetic ideas around the trend lines. If I put it here, if I keep this here on the low side, right here, what do you get? You also get this trend line, which is also coming from the retest of this bottom. Now you have to keep doing this swing by swing by swing, and you shall see the dance of the cosmos. You got to witness this. Now, we already said we got that from this top, first top, market came down, we suspected this could be a top, it just got us the trend line. Now we're going to do the second part, which is we are going to use the prior pivots. Let me get rid of the boxes so it is visible. So you can see this, I'm curve fitting this pivot, this pivot, this pivot, it is touching a lot. Then I got one pivot here. So on the left side, I did some curve fitting of the data and I just let go of the tool and I just wait. So we got this high, market came down into this vertical line, which is right there, got reflected. So what did you get here? You got time and price coming together to a point of singularity for reversal. Other option you to understand is that this is a strong pivot ABC. Why? Because the energy is so compressed. These bigger swings have a lot of energy already spent. This energy is a coiling energy. We call it in marketing world of finance accumulation or distribution, depending on which side it is happening. This could be accumulation, this could be distribution, it doesn't matter. All this is enforced and apexed by the cosmic bodies. That's the story we are trying to unfold here. So I got two perfect fits right here and right here. I just curve fit it, and then I got this third one, right? So I have three strong pivots trapped in this energy, and when it takes off, it goes exactly to this bar and reverses, as you can see. All right, so we got that. So let's get that marked, that now you are a genius of forecasting the time and the price. What goes behind this tool is actually fascinating. All right. Okay, so now, as I said, shorter the pivots, more compressed energy, faster it will blast, and it'll move fast into this and gets reversal. So that was the bottom of the whole session, and then we keep on just going from pivot to pivot to pivot. Now the other applications, which you must be tired of hearing, that banking bars, which can be used to trap this energy as well. Now what I'm doing, I'm trapping these two right here and this here, a bigger swing. Market is going and going and going, and innocently comes to this point just to get reflected by this. And you know that once these two pivots are there, you already know it. You know, using 8 o'clock and 5 o'clock, you got 12:30, 1 o'clock top. Next, let's find other pivots, more pivots. Let's find the shorter pivots. 2 touch points here, 2 touch points here. Okay, so these two, and they are the shortest A, B, C, right? 1, 2, 3, 3 touch points. Let me mark it so you have not seen this before. Now this tool was invented in 2015. Imagine that. How much it has generated in profits, right? And there it is. And we get what? Market is into this, and you get a reversal. And then you also have a trend line. Time and price merged again. Isn't that fascinating? Well, that's the right word. We have gone beyond Gann's work. All right, so what else can we do? I think we got all the pivots. How about this guy? Well, let's look at the shorter pivots or some pivots. We just need to go from pivot to pivot, and that's all there is. As I said, shorter compressed energy. Look at the accumulation pivots. We have pivots there, and see where it unfolds. So I need to curve fit it. It's pointing to the same place where we came from other pivots. That's this one, A, B, C, came to the same point, double power. This is what stops the market. This is what creates the trend lines. This is just one of 40 timing tools. I hope it makes you happy the way it makes me happy, even though it's the gift from higher dimensions to be able to do all this. All right, so I think we got everything. So now let's see this bottom, this top. I'm trying to see clear. Now this, obviously this, see this direction, right? Look at this pivot. This, if I just put it in one of the tops, it just reacts to this line. Just forecasting these lines, everything. I mean, as I said, we built this 2015 initial videos long back. There are some anyways, you got the idea. You can also use them as a Gann lines. So this is a forecasting the trend lines, forecasting the time, and then also you can use them as a Gann lines too. See this one? But this is a natural angle. It is not hard-coded angles of square of 9 angles or Gann angles. It goes beyond that. Because every day the energy is shifting based on the numbers which rule that day. So if your top is there, you are still concerned about it. This is the steepest angle you found going from here, and there we go. You can use this as a trend line break to go short, and you can see it bouncing. It is just bouncing between these lines only. This is very different way, sorry, compared to what world has shown you. All right, and here is the interaction with the retail tool. But I think you got the idea what's going on. So I hope this helped. Now there's also what we call as the swing reflection points, which we'll talk about it later. There's also elliptical points, there's ellipse points, there are so many points, like just 40 tools I cannot demonstrate. It'll take 2 months to just explain each tool one by one, but here it is, starter, timer, and that should help get you started. Thank you.